chat. Hey, okay, welcome back to the Quadratic AI spreadsheet analysis session. Uh, Tonight we're going to be using Quadratic AI's powered spreadsheet to analyze one of the bluest of the blue chip stocks, and that is Coca-Cola. Now, the story you sometimes hear, I've heard about Coca-Cola, is that Warren Buffett said that was the first share of stock he ever owned was Coca-Cola many years ago, and he says he still owns it. So that's a pretty ringing endorsement of Coca-Cola. Okay, and as usual, we're actually going to Coke. And as usual, be sure to stop by the chat session and say hi. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit. You don't really need to see the numbers that much. Okay. Let's come over to our prompts for this evening. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can get the dollar plots over there. Now, Coca-Cola really is a blue chip stock. It's consistently paid dividends. Its dividends generally have increased over time. And of course, Quadratic AI is an AI-powered spreadsheet. Okay. All right, so here's our 50-day moving average. You can see it had two long periods where it was above the 50-day moving average, okay? Here is our Ballinger chart. For the most part, it has consistently stayed within good. What else? Export chart data, that's interesting. So let's zoom in here a little bit. Oh, now, a quick disclaimer before we start here. Under no circumstances to use anything you see here this evening to make financial decisions. I am presenting this strictly for educational and demonstration purposes. Do not use it. Do not bet the farm based on what you see here tonight, okay? Also, by all means, please click that subscribe button for me. We're at 8 subscribers. We should get by 10 by Monday evening. So please share the channel, share the video, click the subscribe button, click the like button for me, okay? So you can see that they've had a lot more updates than down days. Let's zoom in a little bit. Now if you look, they did have a big dip. Okay, down as far as this was 71, this was 61, so it dropped by 10 points. But interestingly enough, for the most part, it does stay within the 2 standard deviations of the actual number. Okay. And again over here, 2 long periods. Although there clearly are periods when you do dip down. Okay. Who knows what happened? Maybe they had a bad fourth quarter. It's kind of hard to say. Okay. So anyway, but they did have 2 periods when they were above the 50-day average. All right. So do we got anything else here? Let's see, let's add volume analysis. It looked like it wanted to add something. R3. So where's the volume at? And as always, don't be bashful. Stop by the chat session and say hi, okay? Don't know what those are. They're kind of interesting. Well, the volume analysis is down below. Yeah, I don't understand what these plots here, but they all have them. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, not perfect. It's not quite as good as it has been because I'm not sure why we're getting all these plots there because it's covering up part of our plots. It's covering up in our. Okay, good. Certainly got some interesting plots, don't we? So what do you think? So here's volume. So what do you think? Yeah, I'll understand what the bar plots are. Oh, much better. Well, just hiding the rest of the plot. Now this could be volume. Okay, I'm not really sure. That could be volume. Okay, good. Let's try something different here. Set a new sheet. Let's have a look at weekly returns. Look at and analyze the weekly returns for us. Hmm. I don't like the way it places the plots. It'd be nice if you had them to the left, as far to the left as they could. And AG. Let's zoom in. So that's 0. It's obviously that one. You can see they actually got a fairly wide range, almost -4 to +4. Okay. Distribution box plot histogram. The returns are roughly symmetrically distributed around the median. There are several outliers on both the upside and downside. Most weekly returns cluster in a relatively narrow range. Time series pattern from line plot. Weekly returns show considerable volatility. The red dashed line at the 0 helps identify positive and negative returns weekly. Returns frequently cross above and below the 0, indicating regular price reversals. Key statistics. The average weekly return provides a typical gain-loss per week. Standard deviation shows typical variation. The ratio of positive and negative returns indicates a consistency. You know what? Let's leave it there for a minute or two. Give YouTube AI thumbnail generator to take a screenshot here. Then we'll call it a night. With that, my dear friends, I'm going to bring this session to a close.